Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My dear students, today let us learn a small grammar. Before that, we have to understand al jumla, meaning is the sentence. Al jumla, meaning is the sentence. تنقسم الجملة إلى اثنين. There are two types of sentence in Arabic. The sentences are divided into two. First one, al-jumlatul ismiya, and another one, al-jumlatul fi'liya. Al-jumlatul ismiya, nominal sentence, and al-jumlatul fi'liya, verbal sentence. What is the difference between jumlatul ismiya and fi'liya? Normally we have to understand al-jumlatul ismiya starts with a noun, with a ism, and al-jumlatul fi'liya, that sentence starts with a fi'l, means with verb. Al-jumlatul ismiya start with ism, means with name, and al-jumlatul noun. Al-jumlatul ismiya starts with a noun. Al-jumlatul fi'liya start with a fi'l, means with a verb. Here we have to learn al-jumlatul ismiya. Let us check an example. Al-bustanu jamilun. Al-bustanu, that is a noun. So this sentence is jumlatul ismiya. If there another word means jalasa, jalasal waladu, then jalasa is a fi'l. If that jalasa, the sentence will be jumlatul fi'liya. Then here al-bustanu jamilun, the first one is a noun, first one is the ism, so this sentence is jumlatul ismiya. If the fi'l, the sentence will be jumlatul fi'liya. Then what is the name of first part? What is the meaning? The garden is beautiful. What is the name of first part? Means al-bustan. Al-bustan, the name of al-bustan is mubtada'un. Al-bustanu, the first part is known as mubtada, and the second part known as khabar. Second part known as khabar. What is the English word of mubtada? Subject, and khabar known as predicate. Al-bustanu, first part means first part known as mubtada, second part known as khabar. Here some examples are given. These examples from our textbook. Al-qirdu jalisan. Is this jumlatul ismiya or fi'liya? Sure, this is jumlatul ismiya because this sentence starts with a noun. This is a ism, not verb. This is a ism. And what is the name of that first part? Al-qirdu, that is mubtada, jalisan, that is khabar. Then what is the meaning of that sentence? Al-qirdu jalisan. The monkey is sitting. Al-qirdu jalisan. Monkey is sitting. But in English, this sentence is a verbal sentence because sitting, here given the meaning is sitting. Then in the case of English, this is jumlatul isfi'liya, but in the case of Arabic, this is jumlatul ismiya because there is no any verb in this sentence. Jalisan means sitting, that is not a verb in Arabic. Jalasa, sit. Then next sentence, al-qirdu atishanan. The meaning is the monkey is thirsty. Then the first sentence, that is mubtada, and the second first word, that is mubtada, and the second word, that is khabar. Al-qirdu, here mubtada'un, atishanan, here khabar. And next sentence, al-babu maftuhan. The door is opened. Al-babu maftuhan. Door is al-babu here mubtada'un maftuhun khabar. Al-qirdu muta'abun. Al-qirdu mubtada'un muta'abun khabar. The monkey is tired. Al-qirdu shab'anun. The monkey is sated. Means satisfied with food. Al-kalbu sahirun. The dog is keeping awake. Al-kalbu mubtada sahirun khabar. Al-qirdu nashitun. The monkey is active. Then al-qirdu mubtada nashitun khabar. Then we have to focus here. We have to learn from here, from these sentences. What is the first word's last harakat? Here lom. And second word's last harakat, that also lom. Means lom is known as raf'. Here this known as raf'. This lom known as raf'. Then al-qirdu, this is here raf'. Jalisun, here also raf'. Here al-qirdu raf'. Atshanan raf'. Al-babu, here also raf'. Maftuhan raf'. Then i'rabul mubtada. This raf' known as i'rab. I'rabul mubtada'i. This bab here, the bab is mubtada. What is the i'rab of mubtada? Means raf'. The symbol of raf' is lam. The symbol of raf' is lam. We indicate the raf' with lam. Maftuhan. Its i'rab also raf'. I'rab means last letters harakat. I'rab is last letters harakat. Then al-qirdu muta'aban. In these all sentences, the i'rab of mubtada and i'rab of khabar are lam. Okay. Then let us check some another words. Asbaha, Allah, Sara, Lalla. What is the meaning of asbaha, Allah, Sara, Lalla? These are became. These words' meanings is became. A small difference between asbaha, Allah, Sara, Lalla. But we have to understand the name. Normally, its meaning is became. Then another word, kana. Kana meaning is was. Leisa, no. Bata, stay at night. Okay. Let us go the previous example. We already learned al-qirdu jalisun. Al-qirdu raf' with lam. Jalisun, that also with lam. Then here we added kana and asbaha, leisa, Allah, sara, bata, lalla. What is the change in the meaning? Let us check. Kana al-qirdu jalisan. The monkey was sitting. First sentence, what was the first sentence? Al-qirdu jalisun. Monkey is sitting. Kana al-qirdu jalisan. Monkey was sitting. Okay, kana was. Then asbaha. The first sentence was al-qirdu atshanun with lam, atshanun. Here asbah al-qirdu atshanan. The monkey became thirsty. The first one, al-qirdu atshanun. That's meaning is the monkey is thirsty. Then asbah al-qirdu atshanan. The monkey became thirsty. Okay, al-babu maftuhan. The first sentence was al-babu maftuhan. Then here added laysa. Then what is the meaning? Al-babu maftuhan. The door is not opened. The door isn't opened. Then next one, Allah al-qirdu muta'aban. Al-qirdu muta'aban. The donkey is the monkey is al-qirdu muta'aban. The monkey is tired. Allah al-qirdu muta'aban. The monkey became tired. Sor al-qirdu shabana. The monkey became sated. Al-qirdu shabanan. The monkey is sated. Then Sor al-qirdu shabanan, the monkey became sated. Batal kalbu sahiran. The first this sentence was al-kalbu sahirun. Al-kalbu sahiran means the dog. A dog is keeping awake. He is stay awake at night. Batal kalbu sahiran. The dog spend at night keeping awake. Bata means keeping awake or stay at night as awake. Lalla. Lalla al-qirdu nashitan. Lalla al-qirdu nashitan. What is the meaning of al-qirdu nashitan? The monkey is active. Lalla al-qirdu nashitan. Monkey is active. What is the meaning of Lalla al-qirdu nashitan? Monkey became active. Then these are the different between the meanings. First sentence, al-qirdu jalisun. The monkey is sitting. Kana al-qirdu jalisan. Monkey was sitting. Asbaha became. Laysa meaning no. Allah became. Sora became. Bata spend at night. Spend at night keeping awake. Okay. Then lalla, that also became. Then what is the change in the grammar? Then if we add kana, asbaha, Allah, lalla, bata, the harakat will be changed. Here harakat lom, that before also lom, but before here lom, but now here fatah. Jalisan. Before al-qirdu jalisun, now al-kanil qirdu jalisan. Before al-qirdu atishanun, now asbah al-qirdu atishanan. Means if we add kana, asbaha, laysa, Allah, sora, bata, lalla in front of jumlatul ismiya, mubtada will be raf and khabar will be nisb. Nisb means fatah. Before mubtada raf means lam and khabar also raf means lam. Then if we added these words in front of jumlatul ismiya, in front of nominal sentence, and the mubtada will be raf means lam and khabar will be nisb means fatah. Okay, these are our grammar. These are today's grammar. Let's wind up our class here. That is enough. Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.